Yeah, never mind.
Well, what if I got it at 20?
Now, see, I'm looking at all this, right? All these boxes, and I'm more questioning this one than anything else in this.
Yeah,
I mean, the one over there?
Say.
Don't worry. That's because I didn't feel like I didn't want to dig for something later.
Oh.
I'll let you know already, Fox. I looked in there and there's nothing in there.
Yeah, you're right. I can't see anything.
I like how Fluffy's like, I zoomed all the way in. My camera was all the way against the table. There's nothing.
Yeah, I'm inside the box. I'm inside the black box.
That is the fun box.
I made a sexual joke.
Oh my. Because now my brain realizes what you meant by the box.
I did not.
All right.
I'm not here.
So, anyways, hi stream.
Hello, stream.
It's time for more Landar. It has been a very long while. How about we do a quick little recap of what idiocracy things the party has done. I'm just kidding.
We went to space.
The party.
No, that was another campaign.
That was the other one.
Okay.
That was the other poor schmucks. But no, the party made their way into this old mining town, which they assumed would be abandoned, considering they were told it was abandoned. They crossed over a certain point, and everything changed. The whole town fully habitated, as my brain could not think of the actual fucking word. So that's gonna be the word now. Inhabited. Now my brain remembers the word after I make a fool of myself.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. I got bored. Sorry.
What did you do?
I dumbed. Anyways.
Oh. Come to derp.
Dub to derp.
That seems about right.
Already made their way into the town, and upon talking around with people and visiting one of the taverns, they got pointed in a direction of a shopkeep that might know something. They went to talk to this woman, and A, she was a nervous wreck. B, she informed you guys that somebody had come in, cloaked figure, massive cloaked figure, come in, buying potions for a friend that was hurt. Before you all left, she also told you the story of her brother who was missing and asked if you guys saw him to bring him home.
Right, we're searching for more than one person.
Yep.
Oh, he's fucking dead.
I forgot about that.
I can guarantee it.
When we left off, you guys had headed in the direction of the mine, and we'll pick up you guys getting close to the entrance of the mine.
Now see, Stalverk's mentality of, yes, it is nighttime, it is dark. It's gonna be dark in the cave anyway, what the fuck does it matter?
Yes, you know, that's fair.
Well, it'll be dark until I pull the fucking sun.
That's also true.
Until
Please.
I summon the sun.
Please don't dare. little lights, little lights.
You guys begin to approach the clearing where you see the mouth of the cave, with you assumed being back in time a bit, the door wouldn't be slightly rusted a bit like it was when you originally saw it. It looks like the same way as you had seen it prior to crossing over into that time.
Okay.
Huh.
It's still nighttime, as if you guys just left the town.
I'm assuming it's not chained up, though.
No. It's... The gate is open.
Any objections to going inside?
No. Nope.
Okay.
Any better ideas?
No.
See, we're all on the same page. We go into the suicidal cave. Got it.
Could we not refer to it
Don't worry,
as
none of you are
suicidal
dying.
cave?
None
What?
of you are gonna die.
I'm pretty sure if I even come close to death, you're gonna make sure that I regret it.
I am keeping my spells to make sure none of that happens to any of you.
While you guys continue talking, I'll be right back. I gotta do one thing.
Fair. Alright, let's make sure we were at like full health and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should also have the temp.
Yeah.
Amos took damage.
Oh, yes. Listen, in this party, that temp sometimes just goes because, like, we were stupid and got slapped.
You would give Sparky the temp, but Sparky tends to just go poof into the ethereal and nothing hurts
Yeah.
it. Unless, then I'll have to keep track of it if something decides that it can hit things in the ethereal. That'd be a problem.
Oh, I'm sure you guys won't encounter any of that here.
Yeah, we haven't already encountered that problem once.
Temptation is real to cast Death Ward on all of us.
Yeah, understandable.
It's
It's an understandable thing to want
Do
to
we
do.
not have that on us? Hold up.
No, you don't.
No.
Oh, this is the 4th level and I haven't cast any 4th levels.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
we
could
didn't
two
cast
4th
any.
levels and get us all.
Don't worry, there's no cliffs
Listen.
you're going to need to get yourself off of, so you're fine. No escape route needed.
Hmm.
Anyways,
Let's see if I can. No.
I could make us sneakier.
Sure, first this. And I'm going to cast for all of us. I rolled really poor on that wisdom save.
That's fair. I will mark that he has the death wards.
Yep. Marking it down. I don't remember when I cast it, but I'm gonna cast it again on the off chance it's been a minute. See invisibility.
You cast it like when we first got into the forest, I think. Before we got
So-
teleported here.
Yeah, if it's
Yes,
been
it's
more
gone.
than an hour, yeah.
it'd be gone at this
Then-
point, unfortunately
then
for you.
yeah.
So-
That's fine.
No spell slot? Go.
If she doesn't use a whole lot of spells, it's fine.
Yeah. This will take his concentration, but if we are planning to be sneaky to not attract attention, he can cast Pass Without Trace.
Yeah. Does it take concentration?
It is.
That's about trace as a concentration.
It's concentration for an
okay.
hour, yeah.
An hour. Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Not that, but at the same time, it's not like he'll be concentrating on it if they do get
Yeah.
spotted or something starts shit.
Yeah.
I'll gladly take that if we want to try to at least get a jump on something.
Yeah. We don't know what's in here, so
Yeah. He will use that then.
it's broken.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else he would just cast in general on himself. Because
And just
there
so you
are
know, Jay, I'm
some.
also sacrificing 2 first level spell slots to give me 4 more storage points back.
Cool. That's fine. I understand that.
That's basically how I that isn't all. He juggles sorcery points and spell slots.
Alright.
What do you
So you guys are stealthing into the
That is the
cavernous
Yeah.
opening?
He is also going to
Oh,
cast
right.
Freedom of Movement on himself just to have it.
Very fair. That is a fair response.
Hmm.
Let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm having
Plus
12.
10 to whatever I roll. Good.
Yes.
Plus a
I was
plus 12 anyway. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's a rogue.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
sorry.
I've purposely
Well-
not added rogue levels to Stalverk because I think that would be overkill to what he already does.
That's what the plus 10 fluff?
Yeah.
Oh.
You want to see
Oh.
something even fun?
Overlay.
Aspire, you want to see something even funnier?
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, it
That was a
looks
2
like
on the die for Huffles.
I rolled a 7.
Eh.
I rolled an 8.
Plus 3.
Jesus.
How broken. Oh my gosh, he's gone!
At least the other 3 of us are all above a 20.
Yeah, and Stalverk's probably on the ceiling because it's Stalverk.
Yeah.
He probably just vanishes.
You guys enter the cave. What is your marching order?
Well, he's above the party, so
Okay.
where he's probably like kind of
I'll say
So
no.
Probably
you
behind
were Huffle
Null.
first, Letari.
probably like behind Null.
Gotcha.
Technically.
I'd say Huffle first,
Okay.
and then Letari, because number one, Letari has like range, and while Huffle also does, but if they get attacked from behind, it's better that Letari's the one getting hit.
Right.
It's fine. Just keeping him on that, just so he's up there.
You guys.
Plus, if they run into anything, she can run up and stab it easier.
That's fair. You guys move forward, no problems.
Alright.
You're in charge of Huffle, by the way. Sorry.
I will do my best.
Well, moving her anyways. Playing her, I got. Moving her, you got.
I will do my best.
Okay. Sounds great.
I'll just move there for now. I don't know how far I can move forward before things happened.
Oh, you keep moving.
Okay.
You don't hear any sound coming from within the mine.
Yeah, I will say he is keeping an active ear out. for
Yeah.
anybody,
That's fine.
'cause he's paranoid as fuck.
Stalverk's probably passively being aware at the moment.
I will say, I don't know what Letari is doing.
Sorry.
That's a
I will say-
perception null.
What was it?
Well, it's an 18 on the die with my plus 7.
Rolling
That's a
perception.
25.
Sorry,
If you wish to, that's up
Ah,
to you. I know Stalverk said he was passively doing it. Null just rolled.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
I got Sparky on the other side. You probably
Yeah.
see Sparky. Sparky doesn't
Okay.
have a good stealth.
What does Huffle have for perception? Oh, her perception is great as Letari's.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
know.
forgot. I don't think I'm gonna get any better. No, I'm not.
Actually, it's
Huffle
probably-
sees nothing.
I have
No.
mouse.
The next feat Null's taking is gonna give him expertise perception.
Oh no.
Good.
Well, you know what's great? None of you saw this
Oh, fun.
Good. That's
or
that's
heard
the main
this
reason.
until it's too late.
Uh-oh.
Hooray!
You hear the sound of metal clanging together behind you.
Eh. Slow
That's-
turn.
It shouldn't have, didn't it?
You're gonna have to walk back around the corner to see it. I obviously I realize I messed up. I didn't make the turn steep enough.
Yeah.
But you look back, you see a figure in front of the now shut gate.
Just rapid blinking. Guys.
Oh,
Oh,
don't
still.
worry. Good luck down there.
Did you mean to do that?
The boss told me to. I gotta listen to the boss.
Stalverk face palms. Is listening to Letari.
But-
Just so you know, when we come back out of here, I'm hurting you. Like, a lot.
Oh, don't worry. You're asking around for the boss.
What?
He doesn't like people looking for him. He just begins to
gonna-
walk away.
I'm
Wait,
gonna
what?
tear the character a medium and a half. You know that, right?
Wait.
He keeps walking. I will
Okay.
say, Cess,
Just to clarify, because the only thing I remember us asking about was David. Was there anything else we asked about?
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember. It has been a while.
We were looking for a hooded figure because at one point too, because that one person said.
Hmm.
That was the last person y'all talked to before you headed to the mine.
Yeah, we talked to the hood person, but we were looking.
You didn't talk to a hood person.
No, we
No?
were looking for the guy who
Oh,
found
so-
David.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a the shopkeep saw there was like a tall hooded figure
know
that
what?
they had no description on.
What was your perception, by the way, Letari?
Dirty 20.
Cool. You would see something else. In the tree line, you see a shadow of a figure. And the moonlight doesn't cast enough light for you to see them, but you do see a glint of light off of something that would be head level. As if glasses.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
No.
Hmm.
Sorry about that.
Good.
Repeat all of that.
Oh, jeez.
With your dirty 20, as you turn around, you do see a shadow of figure in the tree line. Not out from the trees, but in the trees enough to where you can only make out the shadow. The moonlight that is being cast doesn't cast enough light to see the figure, but you do see a reflection off of something, like a glint, off of something head level. Almost if the figure's wearing glasses.
Yeah, she's just gonna be frozen there.
Letari.
What are you seeing?
I'm not sure, but it might have been David.
Another figure raises up in front of the door. Ah, look at the mice trapped in a maze.
Stalverk.
Yeah.
Stalverk in the back of his mind thinking, I could just teleport behind it right now. I can just fuck with it so much.
You're actually thinking that in your head?
Yeah.
The figure's head tilts and you hear a popping sound as it twists, and it looks directly at you, Stalverk.
Ew.
No, you can't. As
Oh
you just
shit,
see
she
these
can see
runes,
me.
You see these
It can see me.
runes flare up on the cage as far as the gates to the door.
Cheater. It's all I hear from the darkness.
Remember, this was to keep things down there. Oh, I realize you don't recognize me like this. Maybe this will be better.
Yeah, important.
Ah!
I still don't recognize you.
Oh. God, Huffle, no.
I unfortunately fucking
Just holding on to the back of Huffle's shirt very tightly.
Except- the image you see isn't exactly this. You see white eyes with black ichor leaking out the sides and down. Don't worry. She's actually not home, though.
Great, who is?
I don't think she was ever home.
That's fair.
Not wrong. But the one who's home is one who's posing as another. Us archfays are such tricky individuals, aren't we? had to use my former liege as an avatar for the time being. Don't worry, your friend's safe. Now, for the red-headed archfey, him not so much.
What did you do?
How else do you think I've been pretending to be him? Don't you think a powerful archfey would know if he's being imitated? Don't you think he would go to find the individual? I just made it so he couldn't come find anyone. And you see something get thrown through the cage of the door. Have fun. I'll make sure your friend is adequately taken care of, while whatever's down there take care of you. Goodbye.
See you later.
What'd she throw through the door?
You see a very elongated ear. One that would be on what you recognize to be the same size as one that was on now that you know the fake Artagan.
And I'm assuming we're not going to be able to break through that gate.
No. And the visage just sinks into the ground.
I do not.
So I no longer need this token because he doesn't actually exist.
I need to go through this thing and get out some other way.
Alright, anything that's down here I'm killing.
As you all
Fun times.
As you all turn back around to the mine, two things you notice. One, the area, you see a bunch of rocks and things in the side of the walls that have actually kind of lit up slightly, dimly lighting the entire area. So I will do that and that.
Alright, what were you saying about the crystal? You're gonna have to repeat that entire thing.
As I didn't actually get very far because my brain did a die, and
I actually thought you originally said stop because you saw the circles.
I'll be honest, I did not see circles.
But yeah, it was already down before that. I went to pick up Stalverk, and then I couldn't do anything after that.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Yeah.
So as you guys round the corner again, and everything is now lit up from all these rocks and I guess gemstones in the wall. You round the corner, you see this one elongated, dull red gem just sticking out of the ground. And you see a pulsing light in it.
Can I tell anything about this crystal? Like, is it gonna hurt us? Basically.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Sparky,
Alright,
touch it!
we'll see.
If you want to touch it, go for it.
No.
Dirty 20.
Stalverk, don't tell
20?
Stalverk that.
It's not going to hurt you. It is magical. It does have a magical essence, but it is not of a dangerous variety. That is not its main function.
Seems to be not dangerous, at least. Magical, but not dangerous.
So I can poke it?
I would recommend not, but nah,
No.
you do you. I'm gonna walk past it.
Mm.
Do you touch it?
Nope. Not no.
That's fair.
No, I was taking the widest berth around it.
I need
There's a very disappointed.
Letari and Huffle
Mm.
to roll me wisdom saves as you walk by it.
Why us?
Stalverk is on the wall or ceiling, and Null already has a very
Yeah, that's not gonna
stuck
save.
in his own demeanor of he's not touching it.
That's not gonna save, I guarantee it.
Okay, in Stalverk's defense, he wanted to touch it, but he's listening to Null. He's more afraid of Null than he is of, like, setting something off.
Mm-hmm. What did you roll?
6.
Yeah, you did not save.
I
Huffle
don't
did
think
with a
so.
24.
Yeah.
Um,
Are we surprised?
no.
Another question: is this a
Yes.
mental thing, like a charm?
Technically, no. It's just as if because all Letari hears is something calling out to her from the direction of the gem.
Again?
You hear it mentally from the gem.
Kind of glances back
What-
as she slows
what
to a
you
stop
hear-
again.
What you hear is the word learn. Learn.
Head tilt.
Come on.
Knowledge.
Atari.
Uh-huh. Just reluctantly starting to walk away.
You cannot seem to move.
Oh, crap.
She
Your
doesn't move,
eyes are
right?
locked on it.
Yeah, I'm grabbing her. If she doesn't move when being told, I am not giving a fuck.
Roll me a d6, Fox.
Me?
Yeah.
4.
Cool. Because you all got within a certain radius. All of you need to be within a certain radius for this to happen. Anyways, ain't that a fun thing? Anyways, it's not bad. I promise.
I was gonna
Kind
say, he didn't really go down, he just stayed up in his area.
I know. The world around you dulls. And you're not in the hallway you were in anymore. Your bodies physically are, your mind's not so much at the moment. You're still in the mind, you can tell that by the walls, but you're in a chamber no bigger than probably the room of a house. You see two individuals, their backs to what you can see. One male, one female, and the female speaks up. Where is that boy? Whenever we're ready to work, he always tracks behind. The male then speaks. Patience, my dear. You can't blame him. The treatments must be extremely painful, and he is on his last one. Give him some time. He'll be here. And what they're standing in front of, that you can just see around them, is a metal table with a bunch of different supplies and tools of such on it. And then your vision comes back. All of you saw this, by the way.
Null blinks for a second and then picks up Letari.
What the
Well,
hell
Letari can now
was
move on her
that?
own volition now.
Hey, you can put me down. I'm good. I'm good.
Maybe.
I'm good. I can move.
I've just realized the downside to Stalverk rolling really high stealth now.
Yeah. I don't know if Null puts her down or not. I think he's just gonna hold her for a little bit.
That's fair.
Also, what was that?
I don't know. Creepy bullshit.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
roll me another Arcana check.
Alright. Ah! I got one higher. 21.
Okay. The DC was lowered after seeing the effect of it. You sit there and think, and you finally realize what this thing actually is, because you've seen smaller versions of them, and had probably heard stories of them. They're known as gems of remembrance. They hold memories and knowledge that would be lost if it weren't for them. Some scholars have used them to put pieces together to figure out something because the information wasn't available in a book, or people weren't able to find the knowledge anywhere else. But they stumbled across these types of things, and upon investigating them, they were shown things that happened.
Fuck.
Eh.
It's a memory. Fucking creepy on that.
They were doing something to some.
Seems so. And probably if there's anything more of those, and he'll set her down now. If we see any more of those, they'll probably show us more memories if we really, really want to see more creepy shit.
Well, I've got a feeling we're not gonna have much of a choice.
Let's go. Keep your eye out for anything. And you'll start moving this way again.
All right. As you enter the wider portion of the chamber, you
Right.
do see another one of those massive gems. But I also want everybody to roll me perception checks if you're looking for other things in the room.
Yeah. I'll trust this about as much as he trusts David at the moment.
What?
What
You
did
got
I
20.
I twice.
do?
Ain't that a damn shame you only got a 21 out of it?
I know.
As you peek your mic,
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Sorry.
instant
Well,
freak
well,
out
no, fun fact.
static. Huh?
I didn't roll an extra 20.
You rolled a 14.
I did.
I don't know why. I don't know why I'm rolling for Huffle. That's another 5 on the die. So 3 of you see a couple chests, as far as just kind of tucked into like crevices like this, or sitting at an entrance of another tunnel. As far as that sort of thing, you only see those 2. And like I said, and of course you see the glowing red gem.
Do we go to the creepy gem?
Hmm. Are we even like trying to be stealthy at this point?
We'll say, other than the occasional dripping noise, as far as like condensation of liquid, or
Well, I'm
the
at the
normal
Stalverk asking
underground steps.
them.
Yeah, I was just letting you guys know, because with your perception checks as well, you hear nothing else other than like normal cave noises of like rocks coming off the wall, like the occasional little dripping noise.
And to be fair, I'm trying to make it stealthy. Letari is the one that's usually yelling.
I didn't.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to the shadows, thanks.
Are we
I'm
gonna go?
trying, sorry.
Are we gonna go look at the memory bullshit, or we want to pick panel 1, 2, or 3?
You see what those chests are about.
I'm assuming either one of them's trapped.
Are they open or are they?
They are closed.
I can, if you want to check for traps.
Yeah.
In worst case scenario, I can use Mage Hand to try to open it.
Yeah, why the hell not? He'll kind of make his way over to probably this one since.
Go ahead and roll me a d4.
Who?
I'll actually step up, be a little closer. He's not.
He's
He's keeping people within a certain range.
Yeah. 4.
All right. You said you were checking for traps.
Let's check it to see if it's like unlocked, trapped, anything like that.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check to see if it's trapped.
Okay.
Because I will say you can tell it is unlocked.
Ooh. It's still not terrible for Stalverk, it's 22.
It is not trapped.
What I was trying to say is I was rolling to see how his curiosity would be to just open it himself anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And he rolled really fucking low, so he opens it.
Opens it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You open it, and inside you see a bunch of bloody rags and clothes just thrown into it. You see some things of what would have been probably personal belongings, like an old watch. There's a chisel or two in there. Not much else.
Hmm. Well, I think they found belongings of all missing people. So he just closes it.
It's good.
That's concerning.
How fresh did the blood look? Does it look pretty old?
It is dried.
Yeah.
It is dried, and it looks faded.
Yeah, that's a lot of dry blood. Anyways.
Well, might as well check the other one, and he's gonna step
Yeah.
here-ish to kind of get between Huffle and whatever happened to the silver chest.
Yeah.
Right. Roll me
For
another
some reason,
d4.
we put the wizard in front of the person that's more tanky.
You know.
A D4.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have 157 health technically right now.
3.
3. Okay. It does have a padlock on it. You can see that, so it is locked. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Gert.
Yeah, it hiccuped really bad.
Fair.
And to rejoin.
I shall name this chest.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, no, the stream went back down.
Yike.
I'm trying to. As soon as I tried to join the game, it immediately dropped. So I don't know if it's just me trying to connect to you guys right now, or what's going on.
Odd and rude.
That's what was happening last time, was like every time you guys
Yeah.
would join me, all of a sudden it would tank again.
Yeah.
So... So why won't I have to roll? What did I waste the 25 on?
Well, this will tie into it, so that's fine. Your one passive ability, as far as because there is a slight draftiness from the opening of the mine,
Mm.
you do see the faint outline of a magical essence on it. But with the 25, you confirm it's trapped. It is locked. It is trapped.
I think it's trapped by magic.
Oh, good.
It's also locked, so Mage Hand isn't going to be much help there.
I could try and disarm and do things.
Okay, it's magic. Magic. Magic.
Okay. Part anything about.
Yeah, if it's a magic trap, I don't think you can disarm that.
I will say the magic itself, what you sense, is around the edge of the chest, not the lock.
Well, I mean, is the lock was what's trapped then?
No, the edge
Oh.
of like the opening of the chest is what's trapped.
That's
essentially,
what
when
he
you
was
open
saying.
it-
Yeah, she said
Yeah.
she was going to disarm it, and so
Yeah.
that's why. Yeah.
I mean, can we potentially pick it and then I can open it from 30 feet away?
Probably.
Yeah, we can try it if you want. It might blow up whatever's in it, though.
Is there a way to dispel it?
I do not have access to that.
Let's see, does Huffle have that prepared?
I mean, I could,
Spells.
but that's a lot of magic.
Dispel is first level, right? Yeah.
Third,
Third
Third,
level. Okay,
yeah.
right.
it's a strong magic.
She does not have that prepped.
I'm not surprised.
She does not. She
Counter
does.
spell is prepped.
Yeah, because she's all attack and fuck you people. That she doesn't care about anything else.
I mean, if we really want, I can dispel it. If we really want to.
I wonder. This is risky. This is a risky idea.
Uh-huh.
Can Stalverk test a theory and have Sparky see if he could go into the chest while in the ethereal? Just to see what's in there.
You can definitely try.
That's why I said it's risky, because most magic actually can't affect ethereal plane, so, he probably
Yeah,
wouldn't
let's
think of that.
definitely try that.
All right.
Yeah, because he could
Crack
see.
the fuck up. Not that Null doesn't trust the situation. He is just backing up for safety precautions.
I mean, Stalverk could do it too. He doesn't know if he wants to waste. Oh god. You know what? I'm gonna leave that one up to an odds or evens from one of you, because if it's Stalverk or Sparky
We'll
that
let
does
Terry
it.
Call it.
Why me?
I will let Jay decide which one is the bad one.
I call odds.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see what I roll. I rolled a nat 1 on top of it being odd.
Guess what? Evens was going to be the bad one.
Oh my god.
So,
I guess
good
it's
call.
Sparky that goes in. I love how it's still a nat 1 though.
I know, right?
Yeah.
See, initially I was like,
Actually, he would
odds
still
going to be
be.
the bad one. No, evens.
He'd still step
Odds
back,
also.
but he's not going to go too far because it's his pet.
Okay. So, Sparky enters the ethereal.
Yeah. He's just going to poke his head in and see if he can figure out what's in there. If it's even worth opening.
You cannot.
He can't. So I feel like all you guys see is Stalworks tilt his head, like watching the spider trying to go into the chest.
What you essentially see is, as soon as Sparky goes to try and pass through it, his leg just...
He's Okay,
Huh.
I feel like this is what he's watching. He's watching Sparky doing like the dog thing. He's like scratching at the thing at this point.
What the
I
fuck?
think-
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I
What the fuck?
think Latari can also see because her see invisibility is still
Yes.
up.
Yeah. You essentially see Sparky going.
I still don't get how that sees. I still don't get how that sees into the ethereal plane. But you know,
It can just see creatures that are in the ethereal plane. It can't see into the ethereal.
This is fine.
well,
I will-
still, I still say I don't get that because it's a different plane of existence altogether. Not, even though it's technically the same, quote unquote, it's not at the same time.
Yeah, let me double check the spell real quick.
We had this argument before, and I don't think we ever. I think we just kind of concluded a difference or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, for the duration you see invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible, and you can see into the ethereal plane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the thing that still throws me.
Ethereal creatures
Fair.
and objects appear ghostly and translucent.
Yeah.
So spooky.
Spooky.
Yeah, so Stalverk's just tilting his head, just like that. Oh, poor buddy. Face.
I'm guessing that's not supposed to happen.
Ah.
I'm guessing that nothing good is happening right now.
He can't get in.
Yeah, it's
Right.
blocking his ability to enter it too. Alright, come here.
That magic is?
Well, it's,
Actually, yeah, your passive ability can tell what type of magic it is, can it?
it can. Let me double check what it says here.
Okay.
Because it doesn't quite work like detect magic.
Fair.
It works. Yeah, you just it says that it passively senses runes, spells, curses. Let me double check the actual writing on the thing though,
Mm-hmm. Oh, good.
because that's just what's on the sheet. Because I don't think it actually can tell what kind it is, other than oh yes, it's a trap. Oh yeah, it's a
Mhm.
not gonna
Oh,
hurt us.
Worst
Like
of the worst, Huffle does have detect magic craft, so I could have her use a spell slot.
Or ritual cast.
yeah.
That's if people want to sit there for 11 minutes.
Mhm.
Sorry, 10 minutes.
Yeah, it does not specify what it is other than
Okay.
it actually doesn't interesting thing. It does not specify whether it's a trap or not. It just says spell, curse, etc.
I
so
will
he
leave that up to
actually-
Stalverk's interpretation whether or not he thinks it is a
He probably would assume it was because of what it
Yeah.
is, but
fair.
just for future reference, it does
That's
not. He cannot actually tell what it is, other than those like generalizations. I guess would be the best way to put it.
Fair. Yeah, I guess if does Letari actually ask as far as what type of magic it is?
Yeah, just so we have an idea of what we're dealing with.
Huffle will cast detect magic, and you see her face kind of go from like trying to analyze it to a look of, huh, that's necrotic.
Oh. That's...
Oh.
So it won't explode whatever's in there. It'll just hurt whoever's on the outside.
No telling the range either.
Yeah.
Okay, now my curiosity's getting the better of me. I really want to open it.
Fuck it. He'll snap his fingers and he's gonna cast Dispel Magic.
All right,
Third
what level
level.
are you casting at? Third level?
Yep.
Go ahead and make me an ability check.
You don't trap up something that...
That's a 19 on the die,
Okay.
plus my 6. It's 25.
Now, I need to check the specification to the spell magic. Give me one moment. Is it one thing or anything affecting it?
You choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell 3rd level or lower automatically ends. 4 for higher, you need to make an ability check. It's TC 10 plus the spell's level. I'm just choosing the chest,
Okay.
basically. Because I had to actually see, so I can't choose anything inside the chest.
Well, here's what I will say.
Oh, no, I don't have to see, but... Yeah.
You dispel what's on the outside that is around the edge of the opening. Because Huffle does not sense anything from the inside of the chest, as she cannot sense anything in the chest.
That's even more concerning.
Oh, it's blocked by a certain thickness.
Oh, yeah.
Materials.
Or if the thing is lead.
Mm-hmm.
Lead is very thin. Thin sheet of lead.
Very thin, but very thick for magic.
Ah, shall we open it?
Is
Sorry,
there a
holds up
credit
her tools.
Hmm?
He'll look to Huffle.
Huffle nods. It's gone.
Alright. No more necrotic, at least.
Who's going to unlock it?
Not me. I don't have the fucking ability to do that shit. It's one of these two. Well, 3.
I was about to say, there are 3 of us that can do it. Letari has Tinkerer's tools that she's been using to do it.
You will totally disable the lock.
He's gonna send Sparky over there.
Okay.
Unless...
Just in case.
Yeah. He also has tools, remember?
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
He's been one opening up stuff lately.
Yep.
Right.
That's probably because he's tanky enough to take the hit if something does explode. That's the probably reality of it.
How willing is Letari to move?
Not super.
Okay, I'm gonna pull you back.
Ah!
Yeah, he could.
Just here. Just here.
I think he's just I think Dawson's pulling you back like 5 feet.
He's just unlocking it. He's not opening it yet.
It's like which is just in case things go wrong.
Go ahead and roll me a check as far as to unlock it.
He is really
That's
something.
a what plus what again?
That would
Dex
be
and
Dex and proficiency. If you're proficient with these tools.
yes.
Okay.
So it's dead. So that would be that. Not a great roll for him. It's only 16.
You're sitting there fiddling with it and can't seem to pop it.
There's a little bit of a frustration starting at this point.
Help?
I'm about to break the fucking thing.
Okay, I'm coming.
He will assist her this time. So, like,
Alright.
I guess assist her by telling her what he tried or, like, which spots he tried.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll with your first tool with advantage.
Okay.
Oh no.
Is that still my sleight of hand, or because it's Tinkerer's tools, it's like all the intelligence deck?
That's what I was asking, if it was a skill or not.
But see, these tools sometimes does show up in like the skill box. But
I have
what I'm going to
regular
say,
character sheets,
because
so-
it doesn't exactly take intelligence to do,
Okay.
just go ahead and roll Dex plus proficiency.
Okay, so it's basically just sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Okay. And I have advantage. What the?
Yeah, or is it distinct because you can specifically get expertise in thieves' tools and some of that?
Yeah.
24.
Okay. Yeah. You lock's disabled.
Got it.
As you unlock it, you see it pops out and like it normally does, but the other side also just falls off.
Whoops.
You want me to open it from a distance, just in case?
scoops up the scraps and.
God damn it.
Why? They could be used for later.
You have yet to use half the shit in your bag.
It's fine. They'll be used later.
I'm gonna open this with you right here if you don't back the hell up.
Does she back up?
Just gonna look back at Null and go, fine.
Yeah. Let's step back.
Create mage hand and kind of.
As you begin to open it, as soon as the chest opens a fraction of the distance from it, Huffle's eyes go wide because what she sees with her 30 feet of detect magic is an expanding light of purplish black energy as she senses more necrotic energy as it comes open. None of you have to make any type of save because the range is 15 feet.
We
Yeah,
are just far enough away.
I'll be honest, Null's probably not technically this close. He went at the max 30 feet range for fucking mage hand. He
Fair.
trusts this as much as he can fucking toss it.
I will say there were like little pieces of like moss and grass that had started to grow out of, as far as like little cracks in the ground. You see them wither and die.
Oof.
So he would have been like one step back.
I will
well.
be completely honest with you guys. There's only one chest like that in the entire mine. Okay? So I'm going to tell you guys what it is.
The fuck?
It's locked and trapped. It was a DC 20 to see if it was trapped. DC 20 for the lock. The outside edge, if you opened it right up against it, power word kill.
Oh fuck.
But if you're not under 100 hit points, there was a secondary thing as far as with it, and that was the individual takes 10d12 necrotic damage with no save.
Ooh.
The interior trap, that, thanks to it being a lead chest, nobody could sense, was an area of effect, essentially horrid wilting,
Oh, that's fun.
of 9th level variety.
That's even more fun.
It's fine.
I mean, good news is Stalverk is resistant to necrotic, so.
Bad, very good.
Yeah, you
Bad,
know.
yeah.
I have good news. I'm not.
Stalverk's resistant to like 5 things, okay?
I am resistant to insults.
You go see what's in the chesticle.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Once that's been dispersed, yeah. Once he's confirmed there's no other magic. Like, trap thing. I assume Huffle would say that.
Yeah, Huffle would mention there's nothing else as far as coming from it. You look in, and what you see is shattered remains of what appears to be a sword. It has slightly curved blade, and it's made of what appears to be like a black iron, but it is shattered in several pieces.
I feel like this is important.
In my opinion.
A couple other things you see is some bones, which, now that she is up closer, with it still up for the next 30 minutes? No, it's 10 minutes, 30 feet. That's what it is. The bones do have a little bit of magical energy coming off of them, and it is of the abjuration variety. And she would specify that.
In
There's...
the bones?
Hmm?
Bones being protected by something.
Hmm.
Or
protecting
protecting.
something. Yeah.
There is what appears to be a broken tooth that is split into like 5 pieces, just jagged pieces. And the only reason you can tell it's a tooth is because there's still part, like a dried piece of whatever the tooth was pulled out of, connected to the top. Tooth would probably be about a foot long if it was all together.
I don't like any of that. I feel like none of that is good.
So we got a couple options. Somebody could make an Arcana. Could Stalverk make a nature check to see if we could maybe get an idea of what kind of creature this could be? That would have that kind of tooth?
Sure, go ahead and make me a nature check.
Could...
Is there anything I can make out about the sword without touching it?
Roll me an investigation check.
Ah, yes, my strong suit.
Yep.
Alright, so, new question.
Actually, no, history check.
Oh,
Can I join on that history check? I was actually going to ask about
Yeah, sure.
if Letari could do something like that.
Oh yeah, you can join on the history.
Hey.
You're good at history, right?
I am very good at history. I'm proficient.
Good.
This
Oh,
man's got a fucking +10 to his nature checks.
5 + 1.
I unfortunately rolled low.
I just realized Stalverk's like my
Good.
only character that uses nature and survival
You
to
know?
a high extent.
Well, you know what's great? Neither of the two rolling history learn anything about the sword or know anything about it. I will get to Huffle's result because she rolled a 24 total. But first, let's go to the other 24 total with nature. You think back to some other creatures you guys have encountered. One being a frostworm. Except this isn't from a frostworm.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of these smaller teeth from the inside of the mouth of a purple worm.
Ooh. No.
He's just gonna mumble. Oh. That might be a thing down here.
What might be a thing?
You remember the big frosty worm thing we fought? Yeah, imagine a smaller version in purple.
Oh, I don't like
All
that.
right.
Mm.
No,
And player knowledge, nastier for some fucking reason.
Yeah, more dangerous. Tends to be in weird caves like this.
Good.
Just gonna fucking banish it to another plane of existence.
Oh yeah,
See about that.
stealthing ain't gonna matter with those. For
No.
would he know with the high enough
Yes.
roll? He would know that.
Yes.
Yes,
You would know.
stealthing ain't gonna fucking matter with that. It can tell when we take like steps.
Tremor sense.
Yeah.
Huffle kind of is knelt over the box, looking at the fragments of the sword, and you see her pick up a couple pieces, and she actually nicks her finger on one. It's still very sharp,
Careful.
and you see she takes a piece of cloth and wraps it around because blood just starts pouring out of her thumb because of how like quickly and deep it cut. Well, it's probably a good thing that this is broken, and that would explain why I don't sense any magic from it. I think this was a Vorpal sword.
What if what now?
Hmm.
That wielded by individuals very skilled with using it. It has the possibility of lopping off someone's head.
As Fox
that's-
and I just have our PTSD triggered.
I'm sure that's fine. No one would ever get their head cut off by this.
I mean, I've done that. I've done that.
It's like a 1 in 20 chance.
Yeah, yeah.
Fluffy.
It's impossible.
Fluffy.
God, you're
Fluffy.
against us.
It's
You've
not
done
like
it 3 times.
it's not like it's the cleric killer at all.
Never!
He's
Never! Oh my gosh.
staring at Null intensifies.
Well, that's even less odds. I mean, the cleric is usually the one that's always the safest from all these attacks.
Okay, Null's an exception though. Null.
That's an exception. He's not really a cleric.
He's a paladin divine soul.
She kind of stands up and is just holding the hilt of this thing in her hand. Has like a few little jagged pieces on the edge of it still, as far as where the blade was connected. But she's just holding the hilt, and she just puts the hilt in her bag.
You have to be like really
Fair.
piss poor, unlucky to get decapitated by that thing.
Awful. Why
Yeah.
are we saving the sword?
Even though it's broken, it's still a piece of a former magical weapon. At least hold on to it. That way, people can study it more. And yeah, I can't use it
Right.
as a.
He's gonna keep that concentration up because even if there are those worms here, he's still not sure if there's anything else down here.
Fair, very fair.
So I'm assuming we're gonna have to re-stealth after all this. Cause
Are we
that's
looking at...
not like we're not making noise at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. The only thing left in this chamber that you guys see would be that gem.
Do we go to the spooky gym?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we're going to the spooky gym. Alright. What wonderful stories do you have to tell us now?
Lucky, roll me a d6.
I don't
Reroll on a
wanna.
4.
Fuck you, that's a 6.
It's a 6. Actually, reroll on a 6.
Fuck.
6
3!
was going to be a 3, okay. Fun fact, 6 was going to be a reroll regardless, but 4 has already been seen. So 3.
Nice.
You see, again, your vision, everything around you dulls. It becomes a more gray version of the color that it was. And this time you're in another chamber with cages along the wall. You see a very familiar figure enter, dragging someone with a bag over their head. You can't tell who has a bag over their head, but clothing-wise, it's not Dave. Or at least you don't think it's David, because you don't suspect anything, changing his clothes before dragging him somewhere.
Never know.
The figure you see is Doberslav Bladeson. The one who led you all here.
Motherfucker.
See him open the cage door and just sling the person in. One more that the town won't remember when we reset their minds. Not like they'd remember you even if we didn't. And then it fades back again.
Son of a bitch.
I must stab him.
I'm gonna hurt him.
I
Hurt
feel like we got trapped.
the dwarf. I'm gonna hurt him. I'm gonna hurt the thing that's a person over there.
I feel like we're gonna find some people down here and we're not gonna like what we find.
Yep.
Like, very, very bad things. Very bad. I'm not gonna like shooting it.
Alright. Well, we have 3 choices. Such choices.
Stalverk's just going, eeny, meeny, miny.
Fair response.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of something here. Don't mind me.
I was honestly thinking about like rolling a d4 and re-rolling a 4.
Yeah.
Alright, Sam.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, reroll 4. Who wants to roll it?
Ooh, pick me.
I pick
Have
Fluffy.
Fate! Fuck. Fate!
Mhm.
Oh god! Count Trump, go bye-bye! There's a metal one, too. That was
Oh, no.
Hey, I got a 3. I rolled
Okay.
a 4, and then that one on the floor, and then I rolled a 3.
All right. So, go this one first.
Why is
Interesting.
rolling a d4, like, the hardest thing to do?
I know, right?
There's, like, no easy way to roll it. Especially when it's a metal. It's pointy and sharp.
He's gonna go back up on his wall and stealth.
I will also attempt to stealth, and hopefully not have Letari yelling behind him.
That
Right?
stealth thing.
I rolled fucking good this time!
Alright.
Fucking fantastic!
Do we still have the plus 10?
Yeah, I just said he kept the concentration up.
Okay. Double checking.
Fucking 30!
That's overkill, Huffle. That's overkill.
Is it though?
Never.
It's
Never.
not
ever-
overkill unless you get his fucking 40.
She got close.
No, that's
Oh my
overkill.
gosh.
And that's why we don't give him rogue levels.
Yeah. Okay, to be
Fucking
fair,
expertise.
he's
That's all you
already
need.
he's already expert in it. That's why it's so high.
Never mind, he doesn't need rogue levels.
The only thing it would do is give him a fucking bonus action hide. He doesn't need that shit.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. Anyways,
Sneak attack and a bonus action
Jesus
hide.
Christ, 30 plus for all of you. Fuck all of you.
Roll 17 plus 3.
Plus 10. So, you guys, nothing for a sense as you go down through.
We pass without a trace.
Yeah, you pass without trace. And that's not what I want to do. I want to do.
How high are the walls, anyways, since he's climbing on them?
In the actual like hallways and stuff, maybe 20 feet high. Once you get to the chambers, they're approximately 40, 50 feet high.
He's not, like, on the ceiling, he's just staying in the upper part of the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, like, wherever shadows are, basically.
Yeah. They're very... There are multiple because it is only dimly lit by the gems and rocks that are giving off light on the side. But there are... Alright, go ahead and make me perception checks if you want to look around the room. I mean, the obvious thing is there you see a dull red glowing crystal.
Well,
Oh my gosh.
me. Holy fuck.
Okay, Letari, quit actually showing that apparently you can see things.
I would
Just because
really
we were talking
like...
shit before session.
I
So
don't
now you're
know
just
what's
wasting nat
happening.
20s.
I know I am, and I hate it.
It's fine,
Well,
Huffle
also
rolled a
nat
dirty
20.
20. Jesus. Hey, motherfuckers. Damn. Anyways,
17s in a row.
you all walk in and you all see 2 more chests. You see several cages. You can tell this is the room from that last memory you just saw.
Who see anybody
That's it.
in them?
Yeah.
Okay, do we see any alive in
No. No.
Hmm.
Hey, look. We found the people that we were looking for. Or at least the ones
And you
on
don't-
David.
Here's the thing: you don't see bones.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually pick out the cell that you saw him go to throw someone in, and you see a wood elf individual that looks like he would probably be that other one's brother.
Hey, look, we
Alright.
found him.
Skin gaunt, tight to his face, looks like the life force has just been absorbed out of him.
Right.
One of the other bodies you see a couple miners. You see an elderly man. He's not as shriveled up as far as the brother was. Other than the obvious because he's old. He just looks like he possibly died before something could have actually happened to him. All of them, though, all the bodies, though, you see a very faint red glow to the veins in their arm.
Let's leave the bodies in the cages, and the cages shut. Just in case.
Stalverk's currently investigating cages. It's fine.
That's fine.
He's leaving them shut, but he probably is like investigating the bodies, see if there's like any way to bring these people back or what might have happened to them specifically.
Say, roll me a medicine check.
Is your medicine, Stalverk? You don't roll that very often.
I'll say that's the only thing I can
Holy
think
shit,
of
you have
as
a
far as
+8
that.
in medicine. Why do you not
Yes.
roll that often?
I think it's usually Null's the one like checking the bodies and stuff.
Well, he does a lot of. Usually, it ends up being like a survival because he checks like blood
Fair.
and stuff. Typically,
Yeah, true.
say 13, so that's 20,
One.
21. Yeah,
Old man, you probably could,
yeah.
but you can tell he probably just died of old age.
Mm.
Or probably he was sick from something else. The brother, no.
You can't tell what did it and stuff.
He can tell what did it with the 21. It does look like something like the energy and life force of him was actually drained from his body.
Mm-hmm.
It legit
So like a spell or
something, a magical effect of some kind,
mm.
probably just drained him completely.
That's fine.
Couple of the miners, one actually looks freshly dead. The 21, he looks like he's probably been dead no longer than a day. Another miner, he looks like he probably put up a bit of a fight as his mining helmet is caved in the top.
Well, I mean, assuming that they were going to have to do resurrection on any of these people anyways.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Two of them look like it can be revived, and that's the two miners.
Well, resurrection revives the body, is what I meant.
True. True.
It's, unless the soul was destroyed somehow.
Yeah.
Technically, resurrection works as long as they're willing. But I don't, unless, we can't do anything, because Revivify only has a minute limit, if I remember
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I has a minute limit, raised dead is 10 days.
Yeah, I
Then
don't have
everything
those
else
spells.
is above everything else.
Resurrection's more dead in more than a century.
Yeah.
True resurrection's just bullshit.
Yeah, that's all he was checking, was to see, like...
Yeah.
Do they look like they were, like, just killed, or were they, like, you know...
Yeah.
more than just their life force sucked
I
out
will-
of them.
Yeah, I will say like I said, the two miners, they look like the one which has been dead no longer than a day. The other one's probably been dead a couple days. The old man's probably been dead for what you can tell, a year or two. No. Few months. I'll say that. The brother, on the other hand, the body looks preserved and
Mummified.
mummified, so it has been several years.
Huh. Last vision we saw, didn't he make a comment about people forgetting about these people?
Yeah.
How does the sister remember him then?
Don't know. Honestly, I don't understand half the shit's going on right now.
Maybe whatever you did didn't take.
Oh, she's another person involved, which I would like to not believe that, but so far we've been kind of royally fucked by two people.
Well, you said there was one chest?
There are two chests in here. One, I will say you don't see a padlock on it, so it's not locked. Let's see. 10 minutes hasn't entirely passed, and Huffle does not sense any magic coming off of that chest. The other one, roll me a d4.
Got it.
Sorry.
I got it.
Yeah, he'll do his investigations, I guess. I don't know where they are, but...
I got a 1.
You got a 1. Okay. That one also does not have a padlock. And Huffle walking over in the direction of it because of the spell also senses no magic from it.
Yeah, he's just gonna check if they're trapped anyways. I don't know where
that's
they
fair.
are, so I can't really put them anywhere, but...
I'm just going to say one is probably next to the cage. How about I click on the game? One's next to the cages over there, and the other seems to be like next to a table. As far as back here in the corner.
Yeah.
As
Letari
much
could
of a
try
corner as you can get in a
investigating one.
circle.
Yes.
You can go to the other one.
Where's the other one again?
All the way over there.
It
Yep.
seems to be like next to a table.
Yep. I'll go ahead and do that.
Then. For no particular reason.
Investigating.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
It does not seem to be trapped.
Yeah, the 11, I think he's pretty confident it's not trapped.
I rolled an 8.
It does not seem to be trapped.
Neat.
Woo, we both rolled shit!
We did great.
Let's play Russian roulette and open the chest!
All right.
I was gonna say Null can open the chest, but okay.
Nope.
They don't seem trapped, though.
Let's start.
Safe.
So I'm going to go ahead and start.
Neither
With-
did the one we opened with the Hage Hand.
I'm going to go ahead and start with Stalverk. Stalverk, you open the chest.
Mm-hmm.
You see bundles of bloody clothes and rags just thrown in there, along with some personal belongings.
Another one? Oh.
I will say, something you do notice. You see a little pouch tucked in the corner of the chest. It looks like it had kind of just been tossed in. You see a bunch of twigs and stuff sticking out of the top of it.
Can you pick it up to look at it a little closer?
Yeah. You pick it up. You see a symbol on it. On the pouch. Roll me an intelligence check.
Ooh. Straight intelligence?
History. History, because you traveled around a lot
The
before.
same number.
Okay.
So Nat 2025.
Okay. You remember encountering a group while you were traveling through the forest at one point. It was a druidic people. You remember a certain like hut as far as you had passed by. It appeared to be like a medicine man type hut. People had seemed to take a wide berth around it. And this is a symbol you remember seeing on that hut.
Stalverk being the only brave one to just walk right by it.
Yeah. Fair. That's very fair. I will say, with that high of a check, this is a... How to word this? That's a protection bag.
Well,
It is
protect him very much.
It is protecting him some other way.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, he's
You
probably...
open the pouch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's probably, like, going through it, trying to investigate it as much as possible now, because now he recognizes it.
Other than the couple sticks you see poking out of it, you open it up and you see a few strands of hair. Color-wise match sisters.
Oh.
You see a few other things. You see some feathers. You see some eggshells and stuff like that. Roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, dear Lord. It'd help if the dice did not bounce out of the thing.
What?
Your Arcana isn't the greatest. That's only at an 8.
Only an 8.
He's not a magic. He
okay.
knows magic, but he doesn't know magic.
You know, go ahead and roll it again, because Huffle would have seen, like, it when you opened it, a little bit of magic as far as emanating from it. So she'd be able to tell you that it's abjuration. So go ahead and roll with advantage.
Don't be it, or then that makes it a dirty 20.
Okay. I just thought about it. She's within 30 feet of you, and it's a little bit left of the spell, so that would have come up. It's... You sit there and you think about it, and then it clicks. You had just mentioned the sister didn't seem to forget him. And you think you found why.
Huh.
This was not used to protect him. It was used to protect her mentally.
He's gonna hold on to that. He's gonna hold on to that and keep it safe.
Alright. Other than that, again, same thing. You see a busted pickaxe. Like, when I say busted, not the handle broken. You see, like, one of the ends of it is just, like, chipped all to hell. You assume that was one of the miners. Another one has a bit of dried blood on it. It goes about 5 inches from the tip of it down it. You think you might have found what kind of might have on the helmet. Otherwise, yeah, just again bloody clothes and rags.
Okay.
Letari,
Hi.
as you go to open the chest,
Oh, good.
you lift the latch, you pull open the lid. You see a bunch of piles of rocks and some gold ore and just a couple of pickaxes and some mining helmets.
Huh. Well, found the mining chest.
Alright.
Found the
You really
answer to my
rolled the least
question.
interesting one.
She just stands up, found the answer to my question.
Really?
Hmm. She was being protected. Probably by her brother.
Well, that's good.
And also bad when they find out that she still remembers.
Or people
Well-
just think she's crazy. Who would believe her that she had a brother?
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be very unfortunate, considering I don't plan on keeping them in operation much longer.
Hmm.
You see Huffle
Davis?
start gravitating towards the gem.
Well, somebody wants to see the spooky things again.
All of its memories.
Yeah, it doesn't mean we need to go toward it every time.
Okay, but
But I'm literally around the 3 curious people. Right. This is gonna get you killed at one point.
okay, it
And it
hasn't.
has almost before.
It hasn't yet.
Almost!
Tell something. I gotta go do searches. It's fine.
Oh no. Why am I concerned now?
Oh no, I'm just looking at what one of his items does.
Ah, fair.
Nah. Is... Does Huffle have sending prepped?
Does she?
Because he would ask her
Oh.
that.
She does not.
Damn it. Okay.
Sorry, I don't.
Ah, shit. Hmm.
What are you thinking?
I was thinking of trying to contact the sister, telling her to stay out of trouble. Stay at her home. Or see if she could help us. She might be able to get that door open. Unfortunately, all we've got are the coins and stones, and that does not help if the other person doesn't have those things.
Yeah, I don't really deal in communication magics.
And
I do
I'm
more protection,
way too far
healing.
out of range.
Yeah. I'm too busy making sure none of you all kill yourselves. Especially the curious tiefling. I like how you assumed you're both tieflings.
Okay, hey.
And you're both
Ah,
curious. And both have a certain track record for some things. You for
Listen.
possession, and you for... Well,
Dying.
yeah.
Yeah, Huffle just goes, dying.
Okay, look. Our reputation is not important here. We should get moving. We should look at this thing here. Look at the
So-
shiny stone.
You know
What a
what?
distraction.
You know what? Letari, you roll the d6 this time.
Oh gods.
Reroll on a 3, 4, or 6.
I got a 2.
I like how
Okay.
Stalverk's like, hey, look, a distraction.
Hey, look, it's shiny. We should touch the shiny thing real quick.
The shiny thing!
So, this is an interesting one. Again, vision, same thing. This time your vision shifts to a massive chamber with walkways along the walls. When I say massive chamber, probably 100 feet tall. Walkways are out in the walls, stairways leading down to the ground level. This is more from an angled aerial view of what you see, and that's what appears to be an adult purple worm just laid out on the ground. Several people walking around it, some look like movable stairs set up next to it, and people just looking over it. Every time someone leans down and then takes a step back, you notice a red pulse in the worm. And then another one further down the worm, until you see its skin, its scales, or whatever the fuck purple worms have. I will be completely honest, I'm not keen on the... You see it begin to shrivel and turn to black as it extends. And you see these red strands just start peeking out of the worm, coming out of the tail and out of the mouth, almost tendril-like. You see its body kind of convulse. Its head kind of flicks up slightly, and you see it just launch itself down to the ground and burrows quickly, gone in an instant. And you hear a voice. Familiar voice. One that you heard throwing the brother into a cage. Good. What mother and father failed to try and do, I've picked back up. I thank them for some of my gifts, but others, they were too scared to expand upon. And then it fades back to you guys in this chamber.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's...
God. Who released the virus? Jesus.
That's not good.
You know what's amazing, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
I had all this planned out prior to us watching the Resident Evil movies.
I know. But that's why I made the joke.
Yeah, I know. I'm sitting here, I'm like...
That's why Stalverk made the joke.
Well, back in my head, I'm sitting here, as I'm telling the story, I'm sitting here, it's like, damn, this does sound a lot like it, doesn't it? Fuck.
Oops. We're not facing a purple worm. Good news. Bad news, it's that.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Better news. We have 2 more paths to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a feeling
Oh, no.
we're gonna find the really bad things.
Nah, if the bad thing isn't already tracking us.
Uh,
Yeah.
How many?
Head
Oh,
back
my
in
knees
there.
cramped up.
Oof.
Okay. Sorry, my right knee. I just start feeling a sharp pain in like the left interior part of it. It's like, oh no.
not recommended.
Ah, it's because of how I was sitting. All right.
I chose last time. Someone else choose this time.
Let's just keep going from right to left.
Good. We really could. Actually, you know what? I have a really fun idea.
Uh-oh.
To split the party.
No. Letari, you wanted to go to the right one. I say we go to the left one. I say, Stalverk, you flip a coin.
Alrighty.
I say heads, and she's tail.
Ha
That's
ha.
not awkward at all.
Right. Okay.
So basically, heads this way, tails this way.
Alright, I actually have coins on my desk. Hold on.
Yes.
Heads!
All right. The dice have to say, or the coins have decided.
The actual coin decided.
So we're going this way.
Oh wow, okay. Look, I'll be honest. I didn't know which ways you were going to go, and I planned out what routes were going to happen and everything. So this will be kind of freaking interesting.
Good, good, good.
We have no idea where we're going. We just pick
No, you
random
don't.
directions.
So you start to head down this path, and I forgot to do something at the end of this one. Again, walls filled with gems and stones dimly lit. You see glowing red gem. Down here is caved in.
Hey, look, this is the perfect one to go down. Dead end.
Oh, we got another one of those weird memory stones.
Fuck.
Come on, dear, let's go touch the shiny.
Fucking memory.
I was like, Huffle would have started. Huffle would have started heading towards like this over with.
Fuck this memory bullshit.
All right. I need some. You know what? You have a coin in front of you, Fox.
Mm-hmm.
The only options left are 1 and 5. 1 is heads, 5 is tails.
Okay, okay. Come here, coiny. Oh god, where'd it go? What did it land on?
Good.
Over there.
It landed on the floor, but it landed on heads.
Okay. Okay. So your vision shifts back to the chamber you were in with the cages. You see the figure now has bag off. And you see him he's pulled something out he's pulled something out of like his meager robes and stuff he was wearing. And you see him quickly shoving things into it. And you can tell from what you're seeing, it's that pouch you were holding. He's quickly shoving things into it. And you see just as he finishes and he tightens it, a noise comes from the chamber entering it. I will say the way he looks, he's beaten, bloodied, bruised, starved. He's been in here a while at this point. And at this point, you see that red outline of his veins that you saw when they were all in the cages before. You hear a voice. Oh, seems we forgot to take something off of you. You hear the door open, and a hand with red streaks up his arm, just pulsating red energy, reaches down, grabs him around the scruff of the neck, picks him up one-handed with ease, and shoves him against the wall. Now. You were supposed to hand over everything. And you see an energy come as the brother's head brother's head tilts back, and this energy gets siphoned from his mouth and just enters into the arm of, I'm just start calling Blade Son at this point, a Blade Son. It just absorbs, and you see his arm kind of pulse a little bit with energy. And you begin to see the body shrivel. And he just releases it and drops him. and they're laying on the ground in the same position you found him. It's the brother. Gone.
Hmm.
Doberslav just grabs the pouch, tosses it in his hand. No matter. You'll just think the bitch is crazy. And just chucks it into the chest, closes it, and walks out.
Hmm.
Oh, fuck.
Told you they were thought she was crazy.
Not liking what's probably gonna happen when we face that particular person.
Well, they can try a lot of things.
I get the feeling they're expecting us to die down here, so...
I'm not sure what he's expecting.
Don't know us very well.
And I'm not sure he was expecting us to get trapped necessarily, unless he and David.
I don't know if everything is as it seems at first glance. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. We got one more hall to look down.
Alrighty, let's go.
See if we can put the pieces of the puzzle together.
Fuck this puzzle.
You even like puzzles and all?
I like good puzzles. This is like that puzzle that says fuck you.
I don't think I've actually seen it says that.
This is like one of those puzzles like every answer is you die.
You know?
Fuck those puzzles. Choose your own adventure. Every page ends at you. One ending.
Don't mind me.
It's fine. Don't worry.
I am gonna worry, thank you.
Well, no, because I just got an excuse to use a character sheet now.
Character sheet!
Don't worry. Things might go drastically in your favor if I roll a certain thing. But it's fine.
I have plans.
Don't worry. It's fine. Anyways.
I assume we see another gem as we're going down this hallway.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look,
Yes.
another shiny thing.
Fuck.
Maybe it's the last one. This is the last pack.
We can only be so lucky.
All right. The last one you get. I'm actually glad you guys didn't roll a 5 earlier.
Hmm.
Vision shifts again. This time, you're not in the mine. You're in a home. or more properly, a basement. Metal tables line the walls. Some stones, some red, sharp stones lay upon the tables, and you hear a whimpering from the center of the room, and as it shifts, you see a dark-haired boy sitting in the chair, strapped to the chair. Looks no older than maybe 10. Arms turned up. And you hear footsteps coming down some stairs as you hear a voice. Oh, Dobrislav, don't be like that. I will say the boy looks very sickly. Like he pale, dark eyes. He doesn't look well at all. Don't worry. It's the only thing. We tried everything else. It's the only thing we can try. It'll be over soon. A female hand reaches forward because now the vision is focused on the boy and his face and just his body in general. You see a female hand reach forward holding one of these sharp rocks as she begins to shove it under the skin in the forearm of this child. You hear the screams of pain and agony as this rock just slides under the skin into the arm. And as it gets all the way under, her hand waves above it, and you see the opening heal over. But a red energy spreads through the arm in a similar fashion to the red outline of the veins you've been seeing. I'm hoping this helps. And at this point, the boy has passed out from the pain. And that's where your vision goes.
No, I don't appreciate any of this.
Oh, was that not?
No, I don't appreciate any of this.
Does this didn't look like it's caved in as well?
No, this one actually. It obviously being at the end of the board, it does curve around, heading to another area.
Well, this goes deeper. Do we want to more quietly approach it this time?
Probably.
Yeah. Or plan B, we make as much noise as possible and get them the fuck out here because I'm tired of this.
No.
Try being sneaky again. I'll probably. That's a number.
Wow.
It hasn't been an hour yet, right?
No.
Okay.
You guys have actually been making pretty decent time in the chambers you're able to access. The ones you can tell that aren't actually just parts of the mine. I will say I didn't add all the different entrances and like tunnels. Because some of them you can see like tracks as far as that mine carts would go on and stuff like that.
Go ahead and assume that this skill check failed and use magical guidance to spend a sorcerer point.
I'm just gonna point out. I'm just gonna point out. I rolled a 3 and still got a 29.
Yeah.
I must use the new roll.
Is it worse? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's higher.
Oh right, I need a roll.
I went from
Now that I'm done doing
a
that.
4 to a 2.
Oh no.
Which gives me a 5. I mean, magical guidance is one of the things they added in Tasha's. It's like, oh, if you fail a skill check, you can spend a sorcery point and re-roll a d20 for a skill check, potentially turning the failure into success. You must use the new roll.
You know?
Like, oh, good. It just got worse.
So, you all make the turn as far as in that tunnel, leading to another chamber. This one larger than the one where the cage is, but not as large as that massive chamber that you saw the worm in originally. This one, there's another exit to it, but that's not your first focus when you enter. The main focus when you enter is take a step into the area. And you begin to feel the ground shake beneath you. And it's getting a bit more violent.
I'm ready to ignite my sword, but I'm not doing it quite yet.
Oh, we're still up on the wall, I imagine. I don't know.
Around.
E.
Technically, Null is kind of up a little bit ahead of them.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put him there because I don't know where the wall is, so.
I'll put Letari here. There.
Don't mind me. I'm looking. Wait, she's over here at mine. Where is she? Yes, she is. Where did I? Because I need to see. Also, I was incorrect. Not wood elf. Pallid elf.
Huh.
Huh, I didn't know that.
He said, as the ground begins to shake beneath you,
No, good.
it's getting stronger and stronger.
I'm gonna float. I'm just gonna float now.
I need... Actually, no. It wouldn't pop up near you guys. I'm not going to draw a map for this yet.
Yeah,
This
there it is.
erupts from the ground. I need to make it bigger,
Ugh.
though.
It's disgusting. It's so much worse in person. Oh, it's so big.
And it's not fully out of the thing. You see only half of its, what you assume to be half its body, as its head is just up in the air, looking around. You get the sense that it cannot actually see.
Stalverk's going to drop the concentration, and he's going to cast Fly on himself and move off the wall.
Fair. Alright.
I'm also I have my own wings. I'm floating.
I will say, as soon as you drift off the wall, you see its head kind of flick in that direction, and then begin looking again.
Huffle and Letari are just gonna stay still.
It's going to laugh so hard if she had fly prepped. It's like, you're on your own, bye.
I think you can cast fly on multiple people if you cast at a higher level. It's just they were too far for him to do that safely.
Yeah. She does not have it prepped.
The best he could do is it would be risky is he could land behind them and try to quickly cast it at a higher level on them. Because he would have to drop the concentration to land.
Yeah.
But I will say, I need perception checks.
That's a nice number.
It's for Letari, this is pretty decent. I will take it.
I think this die is used of its mojo.
You know, fair.
He's probably like
This would be interesting.
moved by you now at this point.
Oh. Well, only one of you will notice this.
The golden wave.
Coincidence. I'm just going to send that now because I forgot to finish sending it. It's fitting that you rolled the highest on the perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly above you guys, in the ceiling of this chamber, Stalverk, you are listening because you're all trying to be quiet as well, so the worm doesn't hear you. You hear a slight grinding of stone sound above you.
Look up there.
And what you see first is a staff begins to protrude through the ground. And then an elven figure comes out of it. You see her face red from crying. Tears still coming down her face. And she... This will be what happens before we end. Because next time we'll go into combat with the worm.
Okay.
But you see her staff immediately whip over in the worm's direction as she casts Blight at 8th level. She might be slightly pissed.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Nah, not at all.
Don't worry, Stalverk found a way to get in touch with her. There might have been a 4 on the die for a wisdom save.
He might have asked Loth to try to contact her.
Hey!
So she can manifest and stuff.
Fine.
He probably is more surprised that she's actually here.
Jesus Christ, I forgot it had this level of health. It's fine. It's not a lot.
Or I'm sure we can fix that up.
Oh, well, yeah, Stalverk and Null, I think, do quite a bit of damage on their own. Letari does if she nat 20s every fucking round. Like,
that is... Don't put that pressure on my dice. They will immediately...
That one.
Like, yeah. Please do not break my guns. That's all I ask.
Just we'll have to remember for the fight that we all have Death Ward.
yeah,
Right.
I think his focus now changed to the elf girl up in the ceiling. Oh,
This will be fun.
oh shit.
It gets advantage on something. As you see the spell is released, you see energy pulse within it. Surprisingly, that's not enough to save. That was an 18 total. Now I get to roll 12d8.
Yeah.
You got one thing going for you, Letari.
Eh.
You're in a cavern, like, type of place. If you stand still and shoot, your gun will
Yep.
echo versus being a direct pinpoint.
Yeah,
Yep.
it will
I just
take.
have to stay.
The louder, like, spells you can cast, the harder it would be for it to figure
yeah.
out where you are.
Mhm. So
Is it
when
wrong to
we
point out that I can do subtle cast?
Yeah, that's
That's not wrong at all.
also a thing. Stalverk has a lot of boom boom loud thunder shit, so he can easily like pull its attention to other areas too.
Yeah.
it'll be starting at this amount of hit points when we get back to session.
I need to
Um,
remember he's flying next time.
Fair, but yeah, that I'm sure we'll end it.
Why the
with-
hell do we have 3 sessions all ended in a combat of Big Boss thing?
Oh, this is nowhere near Big Boss thing. This is in the way.
Yeah, you guys.
No way.
Yeah, you know,
Sorry.
technically in mine, you guys aren't fighting Big Boss thing. You're fighting the things that are defending the Big Boss thing.
Sorry. This is just in the way.
Yes. Trust me, there are things much worse that I could have thrown. By the way, Spire, remember when I had asked you to roll that die a while back? This is what you rolled for.
Wait, hold on.
It was a
on,
while
how
back in the Landar chat. This
I'm
was
gonna go
before
look.
our last session.
I'm gonna go look.
To be fair, in mine, you're not facing a big boss thing. You're just facing what is essentially 2 bosses rolled into 1.
You.
Fair. So yeah.
With a little extra sprinkle on top.
Also because this fight will take a bit because of certain thing this certain feature system gained. From
Yes.
From
I
the
present
sick
to-
sick.
I present to you a core spawn worm.
Or spawn. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm lying, but it's fine.
We know it's fine. But yeah.
Fine.
Send help.
Would not recommend sending a priest though. Hehe. So yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming out, for my players for enjoying.
Woohoo.
Things are about to get a bit more twisted in this campaign.
It's fine. I think.
You wish,
Uh-huh.
but yeah. So, ankle stream.
I have to
Bye,
write down
Shan.
an idea for next time. Bye bye!
Bye, everybody! What do you mean an idea?